Good evening, Zelda 1 race fans. This is Freedom Fighter. I get solo duties and commentating tonight. That is alright. We are going for the upcoming tournament flags and for the SGL Live. It's going to be basically a second quest overworld mixed. So all the first quest spots are going to be there. Could be there. But we are going to deal with second quest money, so that means only one large secret and an additional door repair. So, we have Opno Point and Malkier on the screen. Runners have been released. It takes a second for it to catch up. Us. And we are starting at Monocle. And they are not starting with the board. A casino on the Arma. It's just north of them. We have Arma's item is a heart container. I missed that one. Yes, it is guaranteed to be a heart container. The second quest white sword item and magical sword are guaranteed to be 5 hearts and 12 hearts vanilla. We have not really found much by Opno or Malkiar. They have decided to take different routes. On top of the waterfall, we have a potion shop. Malkier is on his way to check out the coast item. Opno, a casino by the coast. Opno trying to get around some octorots. And dang it, I missed. I missed it. Please, what is it? Boomerang? Just watched the instant replay. Level 3 is the first one found. Oh my gosh. That's gotta be frustrating. $2 bombs and you have no money. Can I get a small secret, please? Because you're guaranteed, almost guaranteed to get it. Level 3. They're both in level 3. It's up in Casino Corner. The gels are just chilling. Opno's like, I'm not waiting for any longer. Oh, instant Triforce. Hey, $8. We can now pick up 8 bombs. It'll cost us $4. But I think that's well worth it. I think Opno might have had second thoughts, and he's like, hey. Ooh, Lionel's in that direction. No sword, not even a boomerang. Nothing. Yeah, I'd leave too. Not going to be an easy level to accomplish anything without a sword. Alcair is like, I'm just going to walk over these guys. Gets 4 bombs. Gonna go right back in, pick up 2 more. Or $2 worth more. They both have a Triforce on the board. It is marked as a blue banana. But it was so fast, I did not see which one it was. Either way, I don't think any of these runners are going to be very hard. Get out a priority to come back. And any road on the start screen. Interesting. Not sure they appreciate that. Alcare going back up to that arrows for 71, I believe. Good, always good to find a arrow shop because you never know. Silvers could be a 9, and that one of the Triforces could be blocked by a Goma. It will never be a bad idea to buy arrows. Unless you already have them. $82 keys on West Death Mountain. Vanilla key price or blue ring price. Out here checking out Death Mountain. Opno tries the forest. Armos gets a door repair. Has a door repair of 20. Vanilla. We have a interesting shape for level 6. That is in the far corner of Death Mountain. I wouldn't be surprised if they try and at least get the Triforce out of here. May not be able to get the item, and no, there's not going to be any hints tonight. It is a blue banana. I got a better look on Opno's screen. Definitely blue. Opno taking any roads to the vanilla start screen. And let's see, 86 for the keys. Another arrow shop. It's not bad to get all this information. Expensive meat. All right, let's go. Minus 22? I thought it was minus 20. I thought he had 28 and he got down to 8. Could be wrong. Malkier is continuing his work in this level 6, hoping that these... Actually, these are gels. I know the other... Oh, and he gets neither. Frustrating. The others were Zols, if I misspoke. But Valkyr's out of bombs. He's going to retry, but he knows where that level 6 is. And Atno has some fire, so he's going to take on Candle Row. Not a bad play. See what opens up. We have some money, $8. Don't spend it all in one place. Useless hint shop on the corner of Candle Row. Here decides up an A, go back to start going up. No, finds level 5 and a key. Is he gonna use it? Oh, he's like, no. Let me find this sword. I haven't found the sword yet. Secrets have rolled down. Oh, the bananas. Can't pick it up anyway, but now we know what our white sword item is. We do have a full heart shuffle. We could have level 8 with 3 hearts. Now, if Apno wants to go pick up that A yellow banana, guaranteed to pick it up because it is 5 hearts and magical sword is 12, the vanilla values. Let's go. And that was a door repair in the secondary forgotten spot. Opno is going to the original forgotten spot. Enemies have rolled up. What is it? Is it plus or minus 2? No, plus or minus 4 for the regular enemies, plus or minus 2 for the regular enemies. Or for the bosses, excuse me. I'm a little off. And I don't know, is that Death Armos? And it is not a nice screen. But it does have a putter in Opno's case. Or, you know, the wood sword. Level 9 is right next to the wood sword screen. I'm pretty sure Malkier will be finding both of those in short time. The second quest spot opens $8 or 8 rupees. Continuing to burn down the dead woods. Malkier finds level 9 and he's like, hey, it's a good find. Now, will he be able to pick up his wood sword? And it not looking easy. He does get in. Up a saves. He's guaranteed to keep it. Level 7. And I believe he was down in Vanilla 3. Yes, he was. That is not a nice room, but you have a sword. If you can get him over there, right where Opno is, you can hit the enemy. Most enemies cannot hit you in that one spot. He decides to leave, respawn the room, or the other guy dies, not respawn it. Malkier back in level 6, I believe. This time armed with a sword. Those bats rolled up. Not nice. Malkier is like, hey, I want to see, is this the transport? No, it's the item, and it's just a heart. Brings him up to 5. So if he wants to pick up the boomerang when he finds it, he can. I don't think he's going to be happy with it. There's a ladder block, and level 6 is a double heart 6. Sorry, Jess, if you're in the thing, you have been denied of having your theorem of the ladder being in 6. Now going to the corner of the dead woods, and gets a little stuck behind a rock, but he's okay. And let's see, 1, 2, 4, 5. Did that guy roll down? That blue dark nut. I swear that was 5 or 6 on the blue dark nut. Could be wrong. Watching 2 screens at once is not exactly the easiest thing to do. You miss something. You miss. Apno decides, hey, visit to the ferry, says, hey, hook me up with some more health. Going over, I'm assuming to take the after making this check, I'm assuming gonna do the wrap, not the world wrap, but the shortcut through the Deadwoods. Yep, the screen scroll over. Malkier's like, hey, I need some bombs. They're $2. Let me get some. And let's see. I believe this is Apno's first trip to the grave. And one pushes, the other is just a shop that he's already found a couple different times. Now, Malkier is playing with fire, really. But does an excellent job taking out those Lionels. He can still dive through a hot sword, as that is 2 hearts damage. He only has a heart and a half. He'd be overdrawn on health. Not exactly the best thing. And the red Lionels rolled at least vanilla or below. We don't know yet. Apno finds the letter. Where was he? He was at the Death Mountain Armo screen. Or technically I think it's the grave one. Apno finds some more bombs. He's like, hey, let's go explore the East Death Mountain. Bats. These bats rolled up. Bubbles, quad shooter. Not a very nice room. But the good news is the bubbles will keep that room empty. Oh, no. They rolled down to 0. Or 1 HP. That Lionel went down to a candle flame. Something you always like seeing. And let's see. Apno is continuing his exploration on East Death Mountain. Will Vanilla 9 open? Does not. Oh, bombs, take those. Does this room push? It does not. Malkier, not happy about that. He's like, nah, I got no keys. I'm kind of blocked. I'm gonna go back in. Apno finds crack in the wall. I don't think he went in there. Oh, he's like, wait, I didn't check it out. I've seen a couple racers lose a race because they did something similar. They opened up a cave and then they did not check it, and that happened to be one of the levels. And they're like, I can't find anything. I'm missing a level. And we thank you for all the comments. And I do want to thank Neo Nene. I hope I didn't butcher it too much. We're doing the tracking tonight. 90 is the large secret. Everything rolled down. They were hurting for money to begin with because it's second quest, and the large and the medium and the small rolled down. The large rolled down, but at least it's at least 90. Alkier takes it. He's up to 7 hearts. 5 away from being able to get Mags. We don't know where Mags is yet. I'm thinking if K-Tap is here, do you think it'll be on a raft spot? Oh, no, it guaranteed isn't, because Malkier just saw it. It's in the forest. Apno finds level 6. And I don't think Apno will be too upset about a double heart 6. I mean, obviously he wants like the red ring, or he wants ladder, both silvers, but I mean, at this stage of the game, you're not exactly too upset with 2 hearts. Malkier takes down the forest near Vanilla Start. It's a medium secret. Goes up a screen. Finds the most common shop there is. Buys a key because he's like, hey, I've been key blocked already. Apno has both hearts, knows that he's blocked from the Triforce. I didn't catch it. Probably a ladder block, if I'm right. All right. Chevy room. Thank you, chat. And Malkier finds out that the one screen of Candle Roll doesn't burn. Apno's back in this level 3. Has one key. And let's see if he's going to use it. I don't believe this. Yeah. Malkier was in here, didn't find anything. It was not a push block. Just a lot of mean unfortunately that bomb missed. That one hit. That was a good solid hit. Apno's upset. Decides to reset the system. Malkier taking out these blue lamholas. He's like, hey, there's only one more. Nah, he ran away, so I'm gonna go in and just leave. Then go back in. The other one is dead. Hey, I got a key for that action. Alright. Is this gonna be a push block? It is. Will it be the item? It is not. But you know what? Let's take the transport. What's the worst that can happen? Come out into that room. Either you gotta spend the key or hope. Or spend both two bombs for nothing. No results. These are not exactly nice levels yet, but we have yet to see any whiz robes. I haven't seen any items really outside the overworld stuff in a couple hearts. I mean, a heart is an item, but what do you think, chat? Yeah. 1, 2, 4, and 8 are guaranteed to be blocked by items. So doesn't boast well for K-Tap's happiness, because I know she does not like the raft. But I mean, that's only 2 spots. The power bracelet and the mix quest opens up a potential of 7. 4 of them guaranteed. And a whistle, recorder, whatever you want to call it, the tutor, that opens up to another 11 possibilities. So Or is it 12 with Recorder Lake? Can't say. Uh-oh. Did I summon them? Did I summon the Wizrobes? Oh, it's gonna be a 9, huh? And Apno's like, hey. This doesn't. Alkir picks it up. I think he went to burn it. He's like, no, I'm getting beat up around here. I need some defense. Maybe that's it. Take any. I'm really starting to believe that we're going to have to grind for some keys in the seed because you got 3 keys between the 2 of them. And second quest 7 does not open up. Alkir's going to buy some more bombs. See this burn bush, the potion shop for the desert, is still a potion shop. $70 and $53. You definitely want to take the red potion. Next door is another potion shop. No, takes his frustration out on a gorilla and just walks past them. Atno finds the large secret at 90. Malkir decides to take the key door, gets a refund of a key, continues on. Oh, not those fires won't give him anything else useful because he's got a full wallet. Or a wallet of bombs, that is. Hey, we found a staircase. The item, silvers. Now, Opno has the level 3 Triforce. Will that, him not going that one room, spending that key, will that cost him in the long run? Will that cost him? Ooh. Not exactly the friendliest of rooms. But the Dongo. I'm gonna decide to pick up a red potion. Not a bad idea. With plus or minus 4 HP enemies. Ugh. Now we got a bunch of Gibdos and a Lionel. And what did he buy? What did he buy? He bought another. Well, actually, he bought his first key. Out here is like, there's a floor item in here somewhere. I'm not going to spend the key. I'm going to go through the shutter door first. Not exactly the easiest room to try and get a double shooter. It's a heart. So silvers and a heart in level 3. That was deep in level 3. But Malkir is done. Will this cost position? Or I don't know if he doesn't go back to level 3 to find out what at least one of the 2 items are. Will he bank on level 9? What do you think, chat? River spot. Pickup. Nah, not nice pickup. Still at 3 keys between the 2 of them. No decides to take the transport. And the key. Yeah. No. All right. Are you gonna spend it here? No. Let's go. Yeah, run. I don't know. Tries to bomb down. Does not open. But hey, we got a wizrobe. That's the first wizrobe I've seen. I probably just missed it on when Malkier was in here earlier. Orange Lamolas. Blue Lamolas, and I don't know. I think it'd be wise to, yeah. Cut your losses. Malkier finds a potion shop, not too happy. But hey, it's $1 for killing an Octorot. No, goes into level 3. Hey, let's take a look at 7. I know it was here. It didn't really do much because it had no sword. Go up. Let's find out. Finds a old man room. Oh. Oh my. That is a rude room. I'd say, yeah, I'd be tapping out too. Be like, no, thank you. No, thank you. Did Malkier see that? I think he's seen level 7 as well. Malkier did find the ladder in 5. I missed that. It was obviously on the floor, I think. I'm just me. But will Malkier go to the coast to pick up the blue banana? Probably not. Here finds a casino. Apno burns himself to get through that room. Finds some orange wizrobes. And they rolled up. That is not nice. I think they're 8 HP. Our first dig dagger of the seed. Malkier back in this level 6. Needs to clear the room for the shutter door. Knows he has both hearts. And the Triforce is picked up. Takes a 2-1 Triforce lead. $77 for a bomb upgrade in level 7, kind of near the entrance. No, decides to go, you know what? I don't want to kill the snakes. I'll go one room. It's orange lamos. Malkier picks up a key in the key shop. These have not been plentiful. Let's see if this is the item. It is not. Block did not push. The bats. They have got to be one of the more annoying enemies when they roll up. I don't know which is worse, them or the gels. Now you're struggling to get into the Brave Armos. Gets the letter saying, "Yay, I can buy some potions." Can't afford any yet. Or repair? Less likely to get potions anytime soon. No screen scrolls. At the power bracelet out of 7. I did not see that. It's a small secret. On the floor, me being one person, it's hard to see anything. Hopefully, I can get some help from chat. Okay. Level 8 was Power Bracelet, blocked up at the second quest letter. And you might not be able to go do much in that room. At least not without the recorder. Alright, Opno takes out the Zols and the gels. Can't bomb up. Dances around the trap. Finds a Chevy room full of blue dark nuts. Can I kill them because this is not a boomstick seed? And he doesn't have the ladder yet. And all my Lanta. That is not. That is not. Level 8? That's more like a level 9. Ooh, blade blocking 8. Will it be required? If you can bomb to the left, it is not. It is not required. I think he placed the bomb. Yeah, he did. He lost the bomb, unfortunately. Well, you're dealing with some mold worms. And I believe those guys have rolled up. Nice bomb force. Ooh. Red Darknuts rolled down to either 0 or 1. We're not going to be able to tell because even if Opno had the blue banana or one of the bananas, it would still have no effect on the Darknuts. Opno decides to go through. And Opno gets surrounded by the enemy and is taken out. Malkier decides to up A. Probably saying a choice word or two. And I do believe remove most open stairs is on. So that would be the placement of that key. Is it kind of a tell that was a staircase room. The red candle, not a bad something that, you know, I prefer something else. At the same time, you're not going to be completely upset with. Perfect for clearing out this enemy set. Or in that room. Got 4 keys, but I think he's already been in the room above. Gonna take the scenic route. I don't think you're ever going to be upset with 1 HP Red Dark Nuts. Because they actually drop bombs occasionally. But the Stalfos try to eat it every once in a while. And I believe this is going to be a staircase. Yeah, it's just the way that the where the bomb was. It's our one transport in this in this level 8. Malkier is having some fun with some whiz robes. And that fire completely missed that gel. It did it again. I think that one gel was immune to fire. Or am I not seeing it right? I was like, hey, Triforce is up in this direction. Superman handle. It rolled up 2, not just the 1. Excellent takedown. Unfortunately, does not push. Aqua Mentis is in here. It rolled up. Triforce is in a shoot room. Gotta go around. And spend the key. Maybe 2 keys, not just the 1. Yeah, let's clear out this room and see what's on the floor. Never know, it could be a key. Atmo says, hey, you know what? I got one of the items. Let's go. Get the Triforce. I'm grabbing it. And I'm out of here. Needs 1 rupee to buy a key. And with all the keys that they're buying, I wouldn't be surprised if any key is in level 9. Because the game does like to have that kind of joke. The 2 key prices I noticed was 86 in this one, 82 in the other, so you're not really... It's not really a big difference between the 2 key prices. They might as well pick it up at either one. Alkior is checking out some power bracelet spots, just receiving the power bracelet a few moments ago. Apno checking out the fairy fountain one. Says, hey, I'll take it. Takes to any road. Up to East Death Mountain. Gonna try some Bogey's Arrow. We're running out of spots. It pretty much almost has to be something. It has to be a level. No, I'm totally wrong. No, you don't get a refund because I did not guarantee it. Those are the rules. I'm sorry. All right. Malcure is having some fun with some gorillas. The gorilla greeted him on the back of the head with a banana. Let's go. Malcure walking past the bridge. Hey, Apno finds level 1 at a vanilla any road. The grave any road. Gonna be 3 items in this level. First one is the raft, and yeah, not knowing we're levels 2 and I think 4 are, yeah, pick it up. Or no, I think we were in 4, weren't we? Nope. Our tracker says we're still missing 2 and 4, but we've seen all the rest. Malcure decides to join. Apno in level 1. Neither of them know that the other is here. Malcure's like, I like it, but it's only 2 spots. Big Dogger in a room that can have a floor item. Oh. Hello. Blue Lamolas. Not exactly the most friendliest of enemies. And unfortunately, well, he doesn't have to kill the other one. He could try and race through the key door. Decides not to. Kills it, gets $5. Very beefy whiz robes. Triforce room is some beefy bats. It can be a push block, but it's only if we're segmented now. We're looking for 2 floor drop items. Could be in this room. This is not a friendly room to fight anything, really. Shooters. A lot of enemies rolling up. Malcure takes a second to update his tracker, I'm assuming. Sees what the Triforce room looks like. He's like, I'll come back to it later. Same plan as Apno. They're in the same room. Apno definitely had an easier time in here because of the red candle. Malcure is like, nah, you know what? Let me grab the Triforce. The desert room, it definitely can have something. Will it have an item? I'll take it. I'll take a key. Here's a heart. Decides to use a potion. In Ganon's room, Malcure picks up Triforce. Has 3 of them. Ties it up at 3 apiece. Momentarily. We have the raft, a heart. Someone that we don't understand. $5 in that like or a pancake, whatever you want to call it. This Aquamentus room definitely does drop in level 1. For sure. Seeing how that's where you get the Triforce. Or actually the container heart in Vanilla 1. First quest. Triforce would be the next room over. Here's a map. And my gosh, that is a shape. This could be the item room. Full health. Expertly taking it down. That is a fight. Malkier decides to take the raft. First raft check that I have seen. Casino. Not exactly happy, but K-Tap is like, yeah, yep. It's not in chat, but I know you'd be dancing. Not exactly upset to ever see the raft. She's just more or less upset to see it used. And I think it's that one room. Not this one. Towards the bottom. That has the item. I already cleared this room once. A repeatable offense is helping a lot. Malkier is like, can I find something that can increase my weaponization capabilities? Opno is decided to call it quits after finding 2 of the items. At least I don't think he found the other one. Am I wrong, chat? Oh yeah, it's that zigzagger room. We need the recorder. So we know the recorder's not in level 1. Thank you again, Tracker. You are excellent. Helping me keep on track, on pace. Out here, hey, not broken the key category. I don't know if he has the good news. Well, he does now. It's good that these dark mounts are going down. It's a key. Oh my gosh, I found 2 keys in 2 rooms. What is this? Gambles. Loses $5, but gains it back. Other door opens. Now, if I recall, the Triforce is like second room down under the number 8. Now, checking the other raft spot, it is K-Tap will be happy because the raft is useless tonight. Well, maybe not useless, but not required in any shape or form. The casino, and then you get paid at the other place. I was going back in this level 5. Let's see if he picks up the ladder. Has 2 keys after he spends this 1 key. Alright. Like you're heading north in this level 8. No, in level 5. Let's see if he grabs the ladder. Second trip in for him, I believe. Malkier has to take another trip back in, and it is a combat upgrade. Opno's like, thank you. I got it. So, Atmo's the one that found I get the two levels mixed up. And we now know the ladder was definitely on the floor since the wand was in the dungeon. We just don't know what room it's in. And he's going to want to stay here to get that ladder. But not having a ladder really hasn't hurt Opmo that much. He's still in the mix of this. Malkier in the Triforce room. I wasn't really planning on picking up yet. Let me go check up here. And it is a spiral staircase room. Clear it out because there's always a chant. Oh, there it is. Opno decides to burn it. He burned it. He burned the ladder. The other item is the recorder in 8. Okay. Opno picks up Triforce in level 5. And it's just kind of unfortunate. It was one room north of where the ladder was. Malkier is like, oh, when he finds that out, he'll be like, really? Still looking for a couple levels. Or at least one. I don't think we've found 2 yet. Or was it level 4? Don't think. Corner tracker, it is guaranteed to be blocking 2 dungeons. The recorder. Malkier is going to be playing some music that we may or may not be able to find out. No, well, I guess the silver's being here is not going to hurt him that much because he's back to find an item. So Malkier's find of silvers didn't really benefit him, at least for runners on screen. There were a total of 19 people in this race, I believe. Apno gets the silver arrows. Now, the heart was already at all the way to the bottom of the level. And you can just tell, I mean, how much faster he's able to get through some of these rooms just on the basis of a combat upgrade. Off in that recorder lake. At least not a level. Because I don't think Malkier would be leaving if there was. Malkier's like, hey, how much do the potions cost? Oh yeah, no. I don't want it yet. Dollar bombs, I got a full pack. And neither runner bought arrows, so I mean, the silver find saved them $80. Opno has full cleared 8, or full cleared 3. knows he doesn't have to ever go back. Yes. What is underneath this? Big Dogger. We shall find out. It had a key. Not really gonna be too upset with that. We'll get Triforce out of 6. On his way. Hopefully going back to level 8 to find the recorder. That pretty, he's pretty much out of options. He did a lot of the right side, so I think he's going to be focusing more or less on this left side of the level. Ooh, these dark nuts did roll down. They went down fast. A couple sword hits. Yeah, the finding that wand is just... It's just helping Opno out so much. Takes down Manhandla. Will be a transport. The other one, I believe, brings you to a room or two away from the where the Triforce is. Recorder, if I recall, was actually above and to the right. No, to the left of where the Triforce room. Or maybe it's this room. I don't know. Oh, yeah, it was up in this area. I believe it was to the right. Ooh, fairies and bombs, but he's full of bombs. Come back for those. This room could drop an 8. Hey, level 4. It's on the recorder spot by the coast. It's the Pepto-Bismol level. You're not exactly happy about... No, Wallmasters doesn't want to spend his 1 key. I don't know. What do you think the floor item is? If Opno wants to have a huge advantage over Malkiar, it's going to be something about the... I mean, the huge item could be the Anti-Key. Just on the basis of how key-starved it is. I don't think any runner has been up above 3 keys. Or am I wrong, chat? Hopefully I'm not. I hear ya, chat. But I'm also thinking that if level 9 it does level 9 stuff, having the any key could be a difference maker too. This will not be a push block for a staircase. Actually, I think he's just looking for a floor item. He doesn't know that the recorder. I believe this room can be a drop in level 8. It does not drop. Have we seen an item? No. Not seen either item in this level 4. I've been primarily looking at Opno screen looking for a floor drop. The fairy comes back for the bombs. Why not? Knock your half a heart. The red ring. Now take your time. Take your time. There you go. Whew. Red ring in 4. That is a bonus. It kind of evens out the playing field. One's got a combat upgrade. One's got a defense upgrade. A lot of these enemies have rolled up. Of course, Malkier is like, why couldn't I have had this when I was in that level 5 double moat room with all those whiz robes? It would have made it so much easier. Opno picks up the nickel off the floor. No, just going through this dungeon. There, it was in the corner. And unfortunately, Malkier takes death. Do. Apno finally getting a recorder. Surprised he didn't burn it. Desert check. In the desert as cheap bombs. Oh, why not? Or cut through the fairy fountain. Well, sort of. Up A. Going to the recorder spot between Vanilla 1 and Vanilla Start. That's where you find level 2. Now I gotta imagine. Oh, there's a heart. Not gonna be upset with that. Hey, 12 hearts is eligible to pick up Mags. He's like, you know what? I'm not too far away from where Mags is. I'm gonna go pick it up. I'm picking that bad boy up. I believe it's this screen right here. He's like, I'm only one room in. I'm gonna go right back. I mean, that's a smart play. Now you still gotta go back to level 2. But you know what? Hey, let's make a couple of checks over here. See where it's at. Because he still doesn't know where level 4 is. He's on the opposite side of the world. He does a world wrap. He's getting a bunch of recorder checks out done right now. And shop that he's not really interested in. Alkier gets the Triforce out of this 4. Picked up the bow. Bow and red ring in 4. That is go mode for Malkier. He's gonna chip and dip in 2 and 5. Well, he already has the better of the 2 items in this 5. I'm not required. Hypno was like, wait. What potion did I have? Hypno decided to roll 1 down so he didn't have to pick it up. Malkier in 2. Hypno, you're going to want to pick up both items. You're going to want to at least pick up the red ring. Or, scratch that. You're definitely going to want to pick up the bow. I did not see where. Picked it up. But with the magical sword, this should be an easy, quick, or for no. Here's a heart. What will the other item be? Malkior is like, can this be the Triforce room, please? Pick up a key? Any key in 2, that would not upset Malkior. But that is a map. Makes me think of a submarine. Here's the red ring for up. No, now you're gonna have to clear the floor for the bow. Might as well head in the direction of the Triforce. As never know, it could be in that direction. I missed where Alkier picked it up. And that will be Malkier's or Hypno's go item when he finds the bow. They're both in go mode. He's like, no, there's bombs here. I'm just gonna... I gotta kill this guy, then I can go up. Malkier. It's like, where... Doesn't know where the Triforce is. I think because the... Oh, or the ladder was the floor item, so the wand was the staircase item, and I believe he just walked right through the room. He doesn't care about any other items. He just cares about the Triforce. Well, if it drops the key, he'll take it, but doesn't really care about any other item. You don't have to kill it. You just gotta grab it. And Malchior is completed the Triforce of Wisdom. Now he's free to go to level 9. And whoa, a little loud. And making his way over to the Death Armos. That's where level 9 is. He only has 11 hearts, so he knows he cannot pick up mags. 4 keys, that could be enough. We don't know. The chunky 4. I don't think Malchior had the map to this 4. But all Malchior cares about is finding Ganon in Zelda. And with 8 being as big as it was, this should be a smaller size 9. And we have a roar. And we have found Ganon. In a Chevy room. It's going to take 15 hits to kill this Ganon. It'll only take, I don't know, 4 hits because Magical Sword versus Wood Sword. There we go. Bunch of hits. 15 down goes the first room under the L. Did he get it? Yes, he did. I was watching the Ganon fight. Now, Malchior is just looking for a door that's in a single shutter room that will automatically open. Like the room he's in now, but he already came through that door. Not over yet, but hey, the compass could be here, the map could be here. I like the move. No, did not forget that he needed the Triforce in level 2. He's going to be joining Malchior in a minute. The Triforce wasn't that deep in. No, is in I-Force and Go. Chip and dip, as bbq.gov likes to say. Malchior does have a little bit of a lead. Is that the door? Is it just opened? It is. It would have opened anyway. Get your GGs out in chat. Malchior is our race winner for on stream and first overall in the race of 19. Well done, Malchior. No, is in the submarine. N10 is the designer and the director of this game. No, has the Triforce. can get into level 9 in a short few minutes. And we are welcome Malkiar. Maybe not. I think you're on mute. I can't hear you at all. Apno is heading into level 9, having completed Triforce. It is a short level 9. Or at least it was for you, Malkiar. You're muted. I can tell you that much. There was a heart in level 9.
Hi.
Hey, I can hear you now.
Yeah, oh my goodness. So the delayed finish was race time was not responding or something, or I lost connection. So I had to run to the bedroom and grab my phone to dot done.
Well, it kind of looked like it was in sync.
Okay.
And down goes the pig. Or Apno. But even though that you had to run across the house to grab your phone, you still finished first overall.
Yeah, I feel really good. I'll talk about it more when Opno's in here, because it won't take him long.
No. I thought that where the silvers were might have tripped up Opno just because he already got the Triforce. And I was like, it's kind of in the corner of the map.
Yep.
We're up in Casino Corner. But he was like, All right.
I thought those silvers were going to trip up literally everyone, especially veterans who aren't scared of going into dungeons without weapons.
It took both of you a little bit to find the sword.
Yeah, but on its second quest, overworld clearance is so important. As long as I can keep checking overworld checks without being stopped, I'm fine with that.
Okay. We get the GGs out because we have on stream runner up, third overall. No, he'll be in a moment. And just about everything bad rolled up.
Yep. Red Lionel's rolled down. I felt good about that. And red Dark Nuts rolled down. Blue Dark Nuts actually rolled down too. The Dark Nuts were easy.
Yeah, I think there were 5 or 6. I can't recall.
I don't remember what dungeon they were in. I just know I crushed them. They were at 8. I know I had to go through 8 with a wood sword.
Oh, yeah. And apparently Discord is being Discord.
Yeah, no surprise there.
And welcome in, Opno. Hopefully you'll... All right, we got you.
GG's Opno.
GG's Malkiar. Man. Those cases.
That was a seed and a half.
Yeah.
How were your key counts?
Terrible.
Yeah. I bought, I think, 3 keys and
3 keys.
3 or 2. Yeah. So the biggest thing that happened to me, and I thought for certain I was gonna lose, in level 7, that blue Lambo in the very first room, I ran up and I got hit and I panicked as I was holding up against the key door. So my game paused. I think you can guess what happened. Like immediately I paused, and the moment I did it, I knew I'd screwed up. I was like, oh crap. That's the first time I have ever executed that bug. If you pause the game on the same frame that you open the key door, And you can see the door is still visible as the game's sliding up the inventory screen. And you up an A or do whatever, blah, 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 blah. That key is wasted and that door does not open. So I was -1 keys in that 7 and I had to double dip it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I missed that.
Yeah, when I saw that blue Rizro room,
So that
and
felt
that got
bad.
I left and went to the fairy fountain.
Yeah, that was
I
a
did the same.
wise move.
I did
was
the
a
same.
wise
The
move.
moment I saw that Wizrobe room, I did the same thing. Yep.
So like, almost every room in 8.
Yeah, because I already had the silvers out of 3, and I knew I was only looking for bow, I went the key door past the Triforce. I took that and found the recorder, and I said, "That's good. I know I can find the rest of the dungeons now. I'll come back to this 8 when I need to." If that recorder was not in that top corner of 8, I see every room just like you.
Yeah, I had 1 key when I was there, so I just didn't spend the key. So I had to go back in 8.
I mean,
so much
it
later.
makes sense. Makes sense. I think I had 2 keys at the time. I was low keys throughout, but I killed some of them dark nut rooms and such going up, and one of them dropped an extra key. I was like, okay, I'm gonna spend to go to this corner, and that's the only thing I'm doing, because then I'm gonna go grab this Triforce. And then I got that recorder. I was like, yep, all right, we're turning around. Let's go.
Yeah. When I knew that, I figured out the recorder was required because I checked every overworld spot.
Same. Yep, I knew that too.
Yeah.
Actually, at that point, I still have 1 PB spot remaining at Bogey's Arrow at A10. So I wasn't fully required yet for recorder, but it was increasingly likely because that was the only other non-blocked spot I had left.
I truly forgot about 3 for a while because I went in there without a sword and got the Triforce.
Same. I did my usual thing, which is prioritize items over time. So after I had sword, I went back to that 3. Couldn't get anything out of it. Left. After I had 2 keys, I went back to that 3 again. I saved back to that 3 twice. I saved back to that area a bunch to just hit that bomb shop and then hit the warp. And then I'm like, if I don't find anything in this 3, this is my 3rd visit to this dungeon. I'm so dead. And I found silvers. I'm like, so many people are going to miss this. So many people are going to miss this.
Yeah, I was looking for the recorder when I found the silver arrows. I was like, that's nice, but that's not what I'm looking for.
Yeah, same. I was looking for recorder or PB.
I already have power bracelet, so I already found 8 and got the Triforce and the red candle.
I didn't get into 7 until late. And then when I picked up that power bracelet, because that was the dungeon where I lost that key to the bug, I was at 0 keys. So I couldn't go get the Triforce immediately. I had to route that 7 back in, which felt so horrible, but somehow worked.
It wasn't too bad. It was a few screen
No,
scrolls
I
away
like
from
those.
one of the any roads. There was one on the start screens.
Yeah.
The any roads weren't great on the scene. It's like the best.
Yeah, I like these kinds of seeds. Where, yes, it was a chain reaction kind of seed, but the idea being, if I can get rewarded for being thorough, those are the seeds that work well for me. It's like, silvers are 3, but you got to go back eventually. I'm like, I'll go do it now. Because then I didn't dig 8. I didn't even dig out 1. 1 had such horrible combat, and I still only had a wood sword. I pulled that raft out, I pulled that Triforce out, and I left.
Yeah, there was a floor heart, and the other floor item was blocked by a dig dogger. So I cleared every room except that dig dogger, missing 1 item.
And because we needed power bracelet to get the 1, you probably found 1 before 8, so you're not going to go back for that diggy until it's time to look for a bow.
I found 8 first.
Oh, you found 8 first? Cool. Hey, nice.
Yeah, but yeah. I think the worst role in the enemy role in this scene was the virus.
Yeah, that was horrible. And then the red bats afterwards.
Yeah, the red
And when I
keys
got
is
silvers,
4
I just used it on every single bat I saw.
Yeah, it's not the worst part. The worst part is virus had at least 7 HP, so even with my magical sword and my wand, I was not able to kill them.
Oh no, my dude.
I was like, I have magical sword and wand, surely I can kill them. Nope.
Yeah, there were so many key doors in that 4, and this was still when I was only at 2, maybe 3 keys, and I was like, I don't want to go through any of these. Somehow I found a path that zigzagged back to that top corner where the bow was.
Yeah, it's what I did pretty much. I went down, then up, and found the bow. At least there was a lot of key drops in that dungeon.
There
A lot
were.
of key doors,
There were.
a lot of key drops, and a lot of key doors.
Yeah, I was up to like 5 or 6 keys upon leaving. And by the time I got into 9 and used a few bombs, where I had been key starved the whole seed, I finished that 9 on like 1 bomb.
I got super lucky in 9, but pretty much the perfect path
Same.
right away.
Same. Left, check your corners. Ganon, take the stairs. Zelda. That's the route. That's what I did too.
So, I think I was on 9 keys when I got to 9. It was really
Dang.
weird. It was weird.
But yeah, this is one of those seeds that will challenge your decision making with having to double back so many times to find your items. I found that 6 super early, and I tried the swordless, the gels in the map room just with like 3 bombs, and I almost did it. So I came back immediately when I had wood sword to see if it was a good item. It was just a heart container. I was like, man. And then seeing the few other rooms in the bottom, I confirmed 6 was ladder block, so I marked it for later.
The double heart 6. At least I got.
Yeah, it's a double heart 6.
I finally found level 2 near 5. It was a 13 at 11 hearts. And I found the heart in the first room and just walked out. Went to grab magical sword.
Yeah, I wanted mags, but I only got up to 11, so I was one short.
And I did not want to spend one of my 2 keys in there, so I went looking for level 4, which was the right call because Bo was there.
Yeah.
And
at
Red
the
Ranger,
time,
of course.
At the time, I still hadn't found 2 yet, so I had a choice between 4, 2, or the 2 items out of 8, or even the holes I left in 1 and 7. And I was like, all right, well, I'm committed. I have to dig out this 4 before I go to 2. And I found Bo. I was like, oh, thank gosh.
Yeah, my choices for the recorder when I finally found it was either one of the 2 items in 8 I missed, a massive level 8, or the stair item in 7. I had no clue what the map was like, and it was whiz rolls and key doors and 8 HP orange whiz rolls.
Yep. If that recorder was not in that 8, I was going to dig the whole thing. I didn't care. And I'm like, well, the game's making me do this. But GG's Opno.
GG's to you as well.
Yeah, I think it's time to get to bed. This is fun. I like this flag set. It'll be very challenging in tournament. Not a lot of ways to get easy combat, so execution is all the more required, as well as decision making because of the second class overworld.
Yeah. When I found the one, I was not happy to find the one because I spent the key door on north in 5. If I had went right instead, I would have had the one like 30 minutes earlier.
Was the wand in the second segment of 5 on the left side?
It was the first room with the 2 key doors and the key north from the entrance, and it was just the room to the right to the downtown. Not sure if you can.
Oh wow, wow! Yeah, I never spent that key because that was when I was super low. I pulled that ladder out, and what's so funny? I didn't even mark the Triforce room in 5. I saw the Goma and I saw the shutter door. So I went back into 5, started killing stuff for the Triforce, found the compass. Like, wait a sec. Uh-oh. He was standing right on it. I didn't see it the first time.
It was in 5 the first time. I did not clear the red land moles because that was 2.5 hard.
Makes sense. Yeah, I'm glad Red
Basically.
Lamo rolled down. That was a little easy to stab.
And I felt when I finally went back to 5, got the one. I was like, I clear that land mole in like 2 seconds. I was like, and found the ladder. I was like, ugh. Could have happened
That
so
makes
long
sense.
ago.
That makes sense. Yeah. It didn't give much. Like the key ladder block. I mean, we needed ladder for Ganon, but like Triforce out of 6 is primarily what that ladder gave.
It's pretty much the only thing that was ladder blocked except level 9.
And we. Now the funny thing is, we fight Ganon on the right side of the Chevy, so we could have done that without the ladder, but then we wouldn't have the easy stair to Zelda after. So that's funny. All right, I'm about to head out. Thanks for the race, everybody. Thank you, Opno. Thanks, Freedom, for jumping on comms.
Yeah, no problem.
And see y'all in tournament. We start up next week.
Yes, sign up is the deadline is what? This coming Friday?
I believe
believe.
so, yeah.
Okay, so check out the Discord. Sign up if you want to take a shot at it. Why not? Let's go. Any final thoughts between either of you? If not,
It's a good race. It's not often that I beat Opno, so I'm feeling pretty good. And I'm hoping for more close races.
and we have a total of 5 finishers so far. You with the first overall, then Druis. Opno took 3rd place, Chesterk, and Bogey just finished 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, everyone's
Oh.
gonna start putting together where where those silvers are.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what the problem was. People are like, it's not in there. It's got to be in 9. And everyone had that's the other thing. Everyone had key problems.
Yeah.
Imagine level
Mhm.
9 is probably not that big. Because 8 is covering basically an entire 8x8 grid.
Yeah, these unsorted
Yes.
9s. Yeah, that 8 was massive, so the 9 is tiny. Mm-hmm.
So I'm guessing 7 covers the top part of the grid of this 8x8, and 8 covers the bottom, and 9 covers the bottom part.
All right.
Which one's bigger? Probably 9.
Either way, we thank both of you for doing a good show. Thank our tracker Neon Nene. I'm sorry if I'm butchered that. I really am. I'm bad at names. But thank you for Speed Gaming. Go ahead.
Yep. Thank you, everyone. Y'all have a good evening.
Good night. Enjoy the rest of the evening.